Tarot. My name is Ariel, and these are our live romance and love readings for the week to give us a little insight, a little foresight as to what to expect in our love and relationship life for the coming week. These are going to be general, guys, so they won't resonate with everybody out there. Take what makes sense, leave the rest behind. They do mostly correspond strongest to the sun, moon, Venus, and rising of each sign that I am doing. If you're interested in getting in deeper, you may want to schedule a personal reading session with me. All of those links and information are going to be down below in the description box. I will also say that these are appropriate for anyone, no matter whether you are single, couple, in separation, no matter what your relationship situation may be. These are going to be for you. So yet again, take them as they resonate to your personal situation, as these are for a general collective of all 12 of our astrological signs out there. If you haven't done so yet, I do always invite you to reach out there, hit the subscribe button, and join the Dragon family. Yes, definitely become part of our fun and fierce little group here. Also make sure to give this video a dragon claw up by hitting that like button. Let me know you enjoy the content here. And if you're interested in making a donation to the channel, if you are here joining us during the live, you can hit the super chat, or I do have my PayPal link down in the description box as well. So with all that out of the way, I'm going to say hello to some of the folks that are already in my chat room. Hey there, Eric. Good to see you. Heart of Gold. I think I saw Moonchild come in. Yay, Heart of Gold, your birthday is this week. Yes. Oh my gosh, we have so many Capricorns born in this last decante. I am one of those. I'm January 19th. I'm the very last day of Capricorn. Hey there, Denise. Good to see you. Yay, all my folks. Mine's January 19. Yeah, I am literally the last day of Capricorn. I'm in the last degree of Capricorn. I'm at 29 degree Capricorn sun. So like if I had actually been born just 3 or 4 hours later that day, I would have been, 0 degree Aquarius. Isn't that wild? Yeah, it's just funny how. And so like for people that wonder, because I'm definitely a cusp sign, what they call the cusp, when you're right on that edge of one sign to the next, I would say that, people a lot of the time, and it drives me crazy as an astrologer, it does, when I hear people say, well, you're both. You're not both, babies. You're not both signs. Every planet is either in or it's out. It could be super, super close, but it's in one sign or another, even if you're a cusp. And what I will say though about the cusp sign is that the closer you are to the following sign, like for me, being at the very edge of Aquarius, that does make me more like an Aquarius than a December Capricorn, right? December Capricorns are that first decante. They are the most typical of the sign. If you're born very early in the sign, like say if you're a 0 degree Taurus, you're going to be such a Taurus, right? Because your whole first 30-year progression is going to be through that sign. But like for someone like me, who was born at the very last degree of Capricorn, in less than a year, I progressed up to sun in Aquarius. And so my first 30 years of life were as a progressed Aquarius sun sign. So in a lot of ways, I feel like I experienced more like an Aquarius lifetime than a Capricorn one in some ways. But I do have 4 planets in Capricorn, so I can't really get away from it. My sun, moon, Mercury, and Mars are all in Capricorn, but I have a very strong Aquarius rising and part of fortune in Aquarius sitting on that rising. So my Aquarian streak is very, very, very strong. So that just gives you a little bit of ideas, guys, for those of you who are a cusp sign, whether you're at the very beginning of a sign or at the very end. If you're at the beginning of the sign, you're going to be more like that sign. And if you're very end, you're going to be a little more like the next sign up. Wow, yeah, Heart of Gold, you're like me. You got a lot of Capricorn. My Mercury is in Capricorn too. You're having your Venus return because Venus is in Capricorn right now. So you are definitely coming into a new cycle for love and relationship. The Venus return happens about once a year, give or take a little bit. Yeah, a lot of Earth. I feel ya. I feel you. My Jupiter's in Taurus. So like 5 of my planets are all earthy. Yeah, very earthy. But yes, so that is something that I would say for anybody who's a cusp. You are not both signs, but you may feel more of an influence from the next sign up, especially if you're born very close to the next sign over. That's why it's important, if you can at all possible, to have your time of birth. Your accurate birth time is so important to running an astrology chart, because if you are right on the edge of something, that's going to give you the timing of when it actually moves up or moved up. Yeah. Let's see what she said. I'm just reading. I might have more, but I'm sure 5. Yeah. Yeah. And then when you get into those progressions, it gets interesting too, right? Yeah. There's so much to it. So much to it. Very earthy also. May 15, Taurus, yes. You and me, Denise, we trine each other, because if you're in that later part of Taurus there, yeah, we're vibing. We're little earth girls. Our little earth women here. We're vibing. We are. I mean, that's it. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. Yeah, I have Jupiter. Oh, I love Taurus moon people. No wonder me and you dig each other heart of gold, because I'm telling you, Taurus moon people, they are my closest, like, heart. It seems like some of the most important people in my life are Taurus moons. My mom, my best friend, my sweetheart, all Taurus moons. And I'm like, and the reason that is because Taurus moon with my Capricorn moon, the composite moon for us is Pisces, and that's why it always feels like a soul connection. It feels like soulmate vibes when I meet somebody with a Taurus moon, because it's putting that Pisces midpoint between our moon signs, and it's like, oh, magic. It's like magical meetings. Yeah. Oh my god, this tea is good. Sorry. I haven't had a cup of tea today. Oh my god. It's like, why is this so good all of a sudden? Well, the Pisces, it's emotional, heart of gold. The moon sign is our subconscious. The moon sign is the subconscious drives. I always say that you need to do the needs of the moon sign to be really happy, cozy, centered, and grounded. And so if you're, oh yeah, if your moon is in Taurus and my moon's in Capricorn, Taurus needs to have a handle on their material possessions. They need to have resources to work with. They need to have, a good grip on their stuff. Like, they really are. They need to have a value system that's very grounded, rooted, stable. That's what Taurus needs to feel really grounded and centered and balanced. Like, the needs of the moon sign are huge, because it's our subconscious drives. That's why, like, in Chinese astrology and other Chinese astrology is all lunar based. It's not solar based, because many times they feel that the needs of the moon sign are more important, because it's like that's what's driving you from within. Yes, yes. So if your moon sign is in Taurus, the Taurus readings will probably really vibe with you. For me, I don't get a pass, because I don't get to do the dual, because my sun and my moon are in Capricorn and they sit right next to each other, right? So, I mean, a Capricorn moon and a Taurus moon have some similar desires. We both want to make money. We both want to make a nice little nest egg and have that little security center very, very strong. Taurus moon people just don't like to change very quickly in a lot of ways. Not at root. Not at center. Like, they can change a lot of externals and things like that out there, but at the end of the day, they really like things to stay pretty solid. They don't like earthquakes. People with earthy moon signs don't like the earthquakes. They don't like big upsets or unexpected changes. They really do like to plan ahead. So that's important. Yeah, Taurus really needs their habits and their routines. Similar to the Virgo moon, Yeah, we like the peace. Yeah, we don't. Yeah, no, Taurus does not want big upsets in their money life. And they are the pack rat moon of the zodiac like you wouldn't believe. Tell me if you agree with that, heart of gold, because every Taurus moon I've ever known, even if they don't keep a lot of stuff, they keep stuff. My mom, oh my God. She's gotten so much better. She really is. I'm proud of her. At 80 years old now, Yeah, but boy, I've never seen anything like that with Taurus moons. They love to have their goodies around them, and they're just like, oh my gosh, yeah. They're like, as soon as I throw it out, I'm gonna need it. Can't we get just a little use out of this? Why throw it away? Yeah, moving a lot will do that to you, Heart of Gold. Absolutely. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it depends on the rest of your chart too, because if you've got, like you said, a Virgo rising, that's a real cleansing kind of energy. It's like, gotta let it go, gotta let it go, gotta let it go. That's a good thing. It's a good thing. But, you know, boy, a lot of Taurus moons, they do have a struggle with letting stuff go. Like my friend Natrina is a Taurus moon, and, you know, she grew up in a military family and she's moved a lot. So it really kind of alleviated that feeling of like I gotta hang on to stuff. Yeah, definitely. Hey, Transformation Queen, good to see you. Yeah, go with the flow like the wind blows. Yes, yes. That's an important lesson for us all, Heart of Gold. And I would say I'm just gonna give you a little pat on the back. You are a little more ascended if you've come to that lesson and realization. Yes, absolutely. Mm, this tea is incredible right now. Oh my God. It's just a basic Irish breakfast tea, but it's so good. Aries, Pisces, Moon, Cusp. Hard for you to let things go. Well, you know, Aries, Pisces, Cusp is very emotional. Transformation Queen is very emotional. And it really does have a lot going on in there. I would say it can be really powerful. There's actually a lot of musicians and actors with that cusp. Um, and I really feel it's because the Pisces side gives so much inspiration and imagination and artistic quality. And it's very, you know, very good at changing. Like, you know, that's why good actors in that cusp, right? And Aries is very much about acting and putting that into motion. But both of those signs, in a lot of ways, are very emotionally malleable, and so they don't always have a whole lot of filter, and they don't always have the easiest time with harsh people and vibes and situations. Um, because things just hit them. Like sometimes it's really hard for them to have their armor up. That's what I see with Aries, Pisces, cusp a lot, and they have to really work to put up their emotional boundaries and make sure negative people aren't getting in. Yeah, it's hard for them to have you know, that sort of filter for it. It's like everything goes in if they're not really staying on top of it. Yeah, it's an emotional one, absolutely. All right, guys. Oh my God, this tea is amazing right now. It's like perfect temperature, perfect. Oh, might be a little bit of a slow Friday for us today. So far, there's not too many people in the chat, and my nose is running from drinking the warm tea. Oh my God. It does look like money, doesn't it? But it's Capricorn, so it should look like money. It's my Capricorn cup. So of course it looks like money. Woot! We had a big group in here last night for Uranus went direct yesterday after a 5-month long retrograde, and that is the ruler of Aquarius. So yeah, that's a big nice motion. Now we are in full on direct season for our planets. All of our planets are going direct. We don't have any retrogrades. We don't have any retrogrades. Um, and so, yeah, I do feel a big challenge that we're having right now is that because all of these planets are going direct, is that people really want to get moving, but because of things like, you know, quarantines and lockdowns, they're not able to get moving. And so it's really presenting quite a challenge because when all of our planets are going direct, it's like, let's go, let's go. And then there's these, you know, extra factors outside of our control that are keeping us from moving as fast as we'd like to. So I really think that that's something that we're going to be kind of working through. Kind of working through it. throughout, especially the first half of this year. We'll see how it gets into the second half, but we're definitely dealing with that, like, wanting to move ahead and having to kind of stay put where we are for now. So let's go ahead and just take a peek at our astrology chart. Yes. So here we are for today. We do have the moon in Pisces for this weekend. It just went into the sign of Pisces. So that is a very soft, dreamy, magical, romantic, creative, imaginative moon sign to have with us. It may make us a little sleepy, a little dreamy. You may want to be taking a little bit of those extra naps. Take care of your system because you will be more emotionally and spiritually sensitive, I will say, with the Pisces moon going on. We do, of course, have quite a lot of Aquarius right here, quite a lot of Capricorn here. We are in Capricorn season. We're getting closer and inching closer to Aquarius season. However, there's the moon at 26 degrees of Capricorn traveling along with Pluto at 24 degrees Cap. We do have Venus right now at 9 degrees of Capricorn. So if you have not watched your signs reading for Venus in Capricorn, I did post all of those last week, and those are up to go. So, Venus will be in Capricorn until February 1st. And, during this cycle, yeah, love is a little more cautious, a little more careful, a little more traditional. It's very good for thinking about those long-term commitments, stability, realistic plans for the future in your love relationships. Absolutely. We do, of course, have all of our Aquarius here, Saturn, Jupiter, and Mercury moving along in Aquarius. So to me, that brings our mind's attention to the future, to what's coming next, to where we are going forward. I do like the fact that this week, Uranus and Mars are both in a nice trine aspect to Venus. This is because these guys are up here in the earth sign of Taurus, trining the earth sign energy of Capricorn, and they're very much in alignment. So I think that even though Capricorn Venus is very traditional, stable, conventional, there's also really a nice flow of energy coming from Uranus and coming from Mars. And this may really encourage us to take an unconventional approach or try something that we haven't tried before when it comes to our love and relationship life. So, that's what I would say, is that there is that traditional energy coming from Venus and Capricorn, but because it's being, well aspected right now by Uranus, which is all about the future, all about freedom, liberation, moving forward. We are, and it is the radical. It is the eccentric of the planets, So that's why it brings that unconventional, twist of seeing things to our relationships. If things have been really tough, or if we've been blocked, or something, has been really challenging us, this is encouraging us to definitely think outside the box and try something new, try something different. And we're definitely thinking about not only stability, because we've got Capricorn and Taurus in play, because that's that earthy stability, but we are also thinking about action, because it's Mars, and we are thinking about the future because it's Uranus. So, very strong aspect to our Taurus folks, Aquarius folks, and our Capricorns. They're really, really getting quite the share of energy as we begin this, 2021 journey. Of course, stick with us, because that always shifts, it always changes. And I would say for the collective, it's that same kind of energy. That's why we, when we step into the new year, it's always the deal, right? It's always the deal stepping into that new year, because Capricorn and Aquarius, it's like we're looking at the history, we're looking at the past, and we're also looking at the future, very much hand in hand, right? January was named for Janus, the double-headed god, right? Who looks both forward and, backward at the same time. And so I always feel like that's why when we're in January, that's why people make those New Year's resolutions, because they're thinking about what they did in the past, what's coming in the future, and how they want to go forward. Yeah, so I did keep all my New Year's resolutions last year. I feel very proud of that. I actually did that. I actually did do that. So yes. I don't know if I have any new ones other than to just stay with what I've been doing. It's like keep the same ones that I had from last year. Hey, Silver Star. I saw Krista come in here too. And I saw, who else? I saw someone else come in here. It was Lightseeker. Yeah. Light Seeker came on into chat. Yes. All right, guys. So, yes. Oh, Denise. Big up for you. That's amazing. Good for you. That is so hard. That's so hard for folks. Yeah. I'm not sure where Moonchild is tonight, or we may need your help tonight, Silver Star, for the moderation, because I don't see Moonchild, and Jacqueline, I think, is not able to make it to our Fridays these days. So, yeah, if you can help us out, that would be awesome. But yeah, Denise. Oh my gosh, it's just gonna help you so much, of course. Oh, you guys are rocking it! Yay! Yay! Oh, that's good. Yeah, I've never been a smoker, but boy, I had lots of members in my family that were extended. Not my parents, but my grandparents, aunts, and uncles, and so yeah, I've seen what it does, you know, to people's health. It's such a good thing to put it down. It really is. Because I've heard it's harder than heroin addiction wise. I've heard that, you know, quitting smoking is just very, very tough. Hey there, EJ 66. Good to see you, hon. Welcome. We were just about to get started. So good to see you. Good to see you. I'm just gonna go in order tonight, guys, from Aries through Pisces. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. I feel you, Denise. That's because there's something, it's not just the nicotine, right? It's not just that. It's like there's actually something purifying about tobacco smoke in the energetic field. So it's hard, right? It's hard, but we got to finding other ways. Hey there, Beth. Good to see you, babe. Good to see you all. Good to see you. All right, so we are going to get started. I'm just going to be doing these signs in order. So we're just going to start out with our Aries. Let me actually go ahead and, speaking of burning things, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to burn a little bit of sweetgrass and sage to energetically clear our space. We're going to do that. Absolutely. Boy, that wanted to go up. I thought it was just a little flame, and I looked down, I was like, oh, hello. All right, let's go ahead and just get ourselves all nice and saged and cleaned out. Yes, let's go ahead and do that. Just sage the space. Sage the cards, too. I like to sage the cards. Get them nice and clear. Yeah. All right. Put that out a little bit because it is just going. It's like, darn, okay, I guess I needed it. I guess I needed that. All right, let's go ahead and I'm going to use our tuning forks. Just a little for those. I'm going to go ahead and sonically clear. All right, we have got the Sun, Venus, and our heart chakra fork. So just want to call in all of our angels, our guardian angels, personal angels, our ancestors, our guardians, our guides, passed on loved ones, all divine beings of light, all of our guides that deal with relationship, love, healing of the heart, etc., all of that good stuff, so that we can get a good intuitive read on what's coming through with our love and relationship life for this week ahead, please, Spirit. Thank you so much, as always, for all your help and guidance and support. All right, y'all. That feels good. Feels very good. All right, we're going to go ahead and start out with Aries, all our fiery folks out there. So Aries, I hope you are having an amazing week ahead. This is going to be all about your love and relationship life for this week ahead. We're just going to get a little look at what's coming up, what to expect. Please keep in mind these are general and they are appropriate for anyone, whether you are single, coupled, in separation, no matter what your situation may be. Please, dear Spirit, show us our Aries folks out there. New beginnings this week, Aries. So there is some strong, beautiful new energy. I love that this is a number 1 card because you are the number 1 sign. You are a sign of new beginnings. You are a sign of new energies. I will tell you that Mars has just shifted up into the sign of Taurus this week. So I think that there is a lot of new energy coming in. I think that it really has to do with 2 things, balance and innovation. It's really about, bringing new ideas into how you balance, how you stabilize, how you get grounded into your life. So let's see what we have got around this week for you. I'm going to pull 3 cards from our Tarot of the Divine. I absolutely love this deck, y'all. It is one of the most beautiful I've ever worked with. So let me go ahead and see what we've got for you, Aries. Ooh, these want to jump. Wow. Okay. So Aries, Ace of Swords coming out. This is clarity, victory, success. Finally seeing something very, very clearly. We have the 7 of coins right in the center. So to me, this is that grounded, stable energy. But I love the fact that we have this strong fire element right here, right? It's really talking about using your patience, grounding, dedicated work to fuel that fire, right? It's like, whew, wow, that's beautiful. So to me, this is a steady week of work on your love and relationships. It's a week of seeing clearly. We do have this 3 of Swords, so it could be dealing with some heartbreak, loss, disappointment, something that's really been challenging for you in the past, or in the present, could really be coming to fruition of recovery of your heart chakra, because to me that is such a painful card a lot of the time when it comes to love. But the fact that this Ace of Wands is here, to me, it is all about turning this old pain into a success, into a victory, and having success and, triumphing over the heartache, over the difficulties, over the things that have been challenging for you. And it does take some dedicated work right here in the middle with that 7 of coins. That to me is patient effort. It's really also waiting for the tide to turn in your favor. To me, whenever we get a 3 of Swords with a love reading, I'm like, what is going on? Yeah, there's a little bit of a Hanged Man energy coming up here. I'm also going to look at the bottom of the deck, because whenever I get something like that, I'm like, give me a little more info on this. Yeah, the Chariot. So we have the Hangman and the Chariot. To me, right now, Aries, there's something to do with somebody either putting you on hold or you putting something on hold. You're feeling like one cycle of being has not completely ended and the next cycle hasn't completely started. I would really say that, this is for the week ahead, but I also think that by the time that we enter into the beginning of March, things really start to shift quite a lot for you. And you are learning slowly but surely to how to balance and blend those deeper inner emotions, right? Those deeper inner emotions. We're going in order, Silver Star. So I'm starting with Aries. But that's really what this is about, is healing, blending, and, balancing those intense inner emotions so that they don't, just run away with you, Aries, so that you can guide yourself in a better direct spirit. That is a strong message always to me with the Ace of Swords. Well, I always feel the presence of Archangel Michael coming through as well. So let's get an affirmation on this for you. Communication. Yeah, communication, I feel, is always key. A reunion can bring love or a rekindling of friendships. A lucky win seems likely. So that may be part of what's healing your heart this week, is if somebody comes back in, or if there's been a miscommunication and you heal that. But it does take clear communication, and it does take patience, Aries. It does take patience. If somebody, has really messed up, or, there was something that really, really hurt you, yeah, you gotta be patient to let them say their piece, right? Whether or not you accept that or not is totally up to you. But that's something, somebody may be coming back in wanting a new beginning this week. Very possible. All right, Aries, let's get into our next sign here. Let's go into Taurus. Whew. Yeah. Hey there, Sarah. Good to see you, sweetheart. Thanks for stopping by. So Taurus, here we are. I hope you are having an amazing, amazing week, an amazing day. Mars and Uranus are both in your sign right now, Taurus. I think it's really powerful for you. There's a lot of energy coming up around Taurus right now because of Mars in your sign. Uranus just went direct yesterday in your sign as well. So I do feel like there's a lot of movement and motion coming up around Taurus. I would tell you guys to just be a little bit careful to balance your energy and your actions, because Mars connected with Uranus can lead to erratic action and unpredictable things happening a lot of the time, like those lightning strikes that can, be very chaotic sometimes. It's like we don't really know exactly how that's going to manifest in our life. There's a lot of unpredictability around Uranus and that Aquarian energy for you. So just be aware of it. Just be aware of it, guys. It to me is like that tower, and sometimes it's like, it illuminates something. It gives us that lightning flash of inspiration. We go, oh, wow, I didn't know that was there. And then suddenly you see it. And it's like, oh, okay. And sometimes it burns down the tower that needed to be burned down, right? Sometimes that's the way it works. So it can be that kind of energy. So let's see it. Oh, hey, Shanta. Hey, Gwen. Good to see you. So Taurus, let's get a keyword. Please, Spirit, for our Taurus folks in love and relationship this week. What do they have coming through for them, please? Ooh, big luck this week. You got the dragon card, Taurus. Check it out. Oh my. So to me, whenever the dragon comes through from this deck, this is the Chinese reading cards. I love this deck of Oracle. So the dragon is big luck, big lucky changes, prosperity, abundance, good fortune coming in. Make those big strong moves. Dragon energy is akin to Aries energy in the Western wheel. And so you do have that extra firepower absolutely right now, Taurus, with Mars moving through your sign until March. You absolutely do. It's time to light it up. That's a lucky card to pull. I tell you what, that is. And it's a 22. It's a 2-2. It's a master number on that card. So let's get some tarot on this for you, Taurus. Yep. I like this. Oh, Page of Wands. Big new energies, new beginnings. Again, Aries energy. So yeah, like I said, Taurus, this is a strong time for you of those new beginnings, new openings. To me, Page of Wands brings in a lot of joy, right? A lot of happiness, a lot of childlike energy of really being able to let loose, go with the flow again. I really, really love it. I do. Because pages are messengers and the wands are fire. They're fun. They're up. They're, vital. So right in the center, we do have the Knight of Cups. This is definitely a movement forward around love, around emotions, around relationship energy. Many times that Knight of Cups can bring somebody in, making a romantic offer of some kind, you making a romantic offer of some kind. It is definitely a water energy, so it can connect to Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It doesn't have to, but it is very much that like love, love offer. But for you, this is what it's all about. And I think this is what you really test anything that's coming towards you this week against, is the Six of Swords, because this is all about leaving behind the drama, the chaos, miscommunication, bad communication, all of that. You're just like, I'm not interested. I'm leaving behind the troubled waters. I'm going to such a better place, such a smoother existence. I don't want to have a lot of difficulty. I don't want conversations that feel like pulling teeth. I want things to flow nicely and easily. So if this offer comes in this week for you, Taurus, I think you're really going to balance it against, does this make me happy? Right? Because the Page of Wands is that joyful, childlike, happy energy. And the Six of Swords is leaving behind, old troubles, old pains, old wounds. It's like, I don't want that drama in my life anymore. So it's like, if this love offer clears both of these hurdles for you, then yeah, come on in. But if you're just here to bring trouble, strife, upset feelings to me, not interested. That's it. Let's see what we have for your affirmations this week, Taurus. Ooh, Taurus, this is a fiery week for you. Look at the sexuality. Existing relationships could find new passion or heightened sexual attraction. Opportunities for marriage and good family life are strong. If single, be aware of temptation that can lead to trouble. A child could also bring great joy. Wow. I mean, that just ties in so much. This could be the temptation, right? That Knight of Cups, right? So you've got to balance that. It's like, is this person going to bring me good stuff, or are they just going to cause me more issues? Oh my goodness. And yes, the childlike energy. So it's like, if you have a child in your life or somebody, it's like that could be a representation of it, but overall there is that childlike spirit that's coming back to you this week. And it's like, look, Taurus just wants to have fun. Taurus wants to have fun this week. And if love isn't fun and exciting and bringing you good stuff, I love it. That was a great read, Taurus. Oh my goodness. All right. All right. Sexy, fiery dragon time. Take your drama back to your mama. Yeah, I know. Pick me up too, Taurus. I'm ready. I want to go on that train. Woot woot. All right, Gemini. Let's see what we've got for you tonight. My goodness, we're starting out pretty good here. We're getting some fiery sparks going on. So, dear Spirit, Guardian, Guides, Angels, let's see what we have for the Geminis out there for their love and relationship life coming up this week. Give us guidance, insight, whether they are single, coupled, in separation, whatever their situation may be. Please show us our Geminis this week. Oh, Gemini, check it out. There is a love card for you in your keywords this week. So absolutely, there is more romance, more love, more compassion, more intuitive energy between you and someone else. I also feel a lot of Pisces with this card, just, saying we've got those two koi fish to me, but that's also a symbol of longevity, right? This is also a symbol of long-term love. So very, very nice. Let's see what we've got in your tarot this week, Gemini, around your relationship life. What are we coming through with? Yes. Okay, Gemini, this is interesting. So Four of Swords is coming up. So I would say give yourself a little bit of downtime this week. Not wrong to take some breaks, especially if communications have been strained at all. I would definitely take a little time out, even if you're kind of fussy about it. It's kind of like, I don't really want to. Two of Wands. I love this card and I love the artwork of this card. I was actually just talking about Janus earlier tonight. We talked about Janus is actually what the month of January is named for, and he was that Roman, double-headed god that could see both the future and the past. And so to me, this is saying with this Two of Wands in general is about new doors opening, making a decision between should I go this way, should I go that way, really kind of taking a, stock of what you want to do next. It is a new beginning card though. And this is the beginning of the year, and Janus does rule January at the beginning of our year because we're kind of looking at the passing year, we're thinking about the future coming up ahead. And so to me, this is really take some time this week when it comes to your love and relationship life and reflect, think about, okay, if you're with somebody, it's like, how is this going? How is it feeling? Do you want it to keep going into the future, or do you need to change it up, right? Does it need a little work? For those of you who are single or in separation, this can also be a time to really take stock of, okay, where have I come from and where am I going next? You do have a lot of options to consider here, Gemini, when it comes to love. Seven of Cups. Oh my goodness. That is like, there we are, Aladdin in the Cave of Wonders there. It's like, which one should I choose? Which one is correct? Which one is right for me? It may feel a little emotionally overwhelming this week. For some of my Geminis, this could literally translate to you having more than one, love interest that you're trying to choose between. Maybe you've been dating, maybe there's different people that have caught your eye, and you're kind of saying, yeah, they all seem pretty nice, but everybody seems nice at first. So I really want to find out which one has the long-term potential. That's why that love card is there. That's why those koi are there. That is about longevity and love. So you're really thinking about who's going to stand the test of time. Who is the one that's going to, be there, not just for now, but also going into the future. So I would say it's definitely a week where you may not make the decision yet, because I would never tell you to have to rush that. But you'll definitely start initiating the process of elimination and saying, okay, what's right for me? What's wrong for me? What's just an illusion versus what is real, lasting, and true? That's quite a message, Gemini. So let's get into the affirmations here. Personal riches. Ooh, Gemini. Small successes are likely now and bigger ones are on the way. Finance could improve dramatically, but avoid get-rich-quick schemes. That could be about this too, right? That could translate over to some money energy, or which job should I take, or which avenue should I go down? There's some decisions this week, Gemini, or at least ones that start to be getting going. At least they start to get moving. Wow. All right. All right, for my Cancers. Oh, Yuyi's here. Yay. I'm so glad you made it, sweetheart. I have a feeling this is a little bit of a sleepy day. I don't know. We had a very active, busy chat last night. So sometimes when it's like that, I think sometimes the next day is a little bit, a little bit sleepy. So we are up for Cancer. Yay. How are my Cancer folks doing out there? Hope you are having an awesome week, Cancer. Let's get into your love relationship energy. Let's see what's coming up this week for my Cancer folks out there. Dear angels, spirits, guardians, guides, ancestors, please show us what you have for our Cancer folks out there for their love and relationship life this coming week, whether they're single, coupled, or in separation. Help us to speak to their situation and what they need to see and know. Help us see what's going on with Cancer, please. Oh, I like that. We have the candle lit there for hope, Cancer. So this is telling me keep hope alive. Don't lose your faith this week in a love relationship. Things might be a little bit challenged, things might be a little bit tough, but absolutely don't extinguish that flame of hope. And if you are feeling like you're going through a dark time or a challenging time, that's that symbol yet again. It's better to light the candle than curse the darkness. Keep your chin up, babe. Keep your chin up, Cancer. Make sure that you're seeing, you know, both sides equally. Don't get too sunk or deep into negative thinking, sadness, or only thinking that the worst outcome could come out of things. There is a lot in transit right now, a lot in flux right now. So give it time, give it patience. Let's see what we have for you in the tarot, please. Ooh, I like this. Okay, so King of Coins is coming up first. That's our king. Oh, no, not king. Sorry. We have the King of Swords. And then we have the Knight of Coins. Sorry, guys. So Knight of Coins is starting us out. And I love the Knight of Coins. Knight of Pentacles as well. This is all about stable, committed, forward movement. So to me, Cancer, this is really saying this week, stay the course. Don't make any sudden moves or sudden, you know, crazy changes or up and down decisions, because this is that very stabilizing energy. It's Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. It's very, very earthy and grounded. So slow and steady wins the race this week. 9 of Wands is coming up. So there may be a lot of feeling of challenge. It may feel like you've really been fighting a hard battle. You might feel a little fatigued from it. You may feel a little defensive from it as well. And so I do get that feeling. Like with that hope card, there's to me something that has been challenging and it's kind of tiring. It's a little bit hard sometimes to keep hope and faith alive, but that's what it's really encouraging you to do. So right on the outcome here, I love this King of Swords that we've got coming into the picture, because to me, this is, you know, ending up having a very clear strategy, clearing the mind, clearing the consciousness. This is Aquarius energy. So Cancer is that anything difficult that's been transpiring in your love or personal life, it's like, take it with a grain of salt. Don't get too, you know, super emotional over it super quickly, because that's definitely something that Cancer tends to do, being a very watery, emotional, sensitive sign. So stay grounded, stay balanced, one day at a time, one step at a time. Don't put off the work that needs to be done. It's totally going to be fine there. And definitely take some rest, because this 9 of Wands can be something where you just feel like, I've been fighting for this, I've been struggling for this, I've been working hard, I'm feeling tired. Yes, I do have that fighting determination, you know, kind of spirit, but can I get a break? Can I get a break in the action? And it's definitely feeling like I'm, you know, like you're right about to be done, because the next step up is the 10 of Wands, which is the completion of this burdensome cycle. But right now I feel like there's that, you know, sort of push to continue that. So King of Swords, you know, to me, this is wait for illumination, right? Because this is really saying those epiphanies will come, those ideas, those, you know, moments of clarity of the mind. And making decisions from a cooler, more logically grounded place is important, right? Not from such an emotional place, because that Knight of Swords, like King of Swords, I said, I keep mixing up my kings and my knights. I'm sorry about that. It's because they both start with a K. Special K over here. But the King of Swords is, like I said, it's Aquarian energy, and it definitely comes from, you know, the cool, logical mind. Is the master strategist, always has a good plan going forward, has a good plan in the works. I love these cards, and they have like stories behind every one of them. So when I'm looking at them, I want to know a little bit more about these. And I sometimes feel like just knowing them. Okay, so this one, our Knight of Coins in this deck is from South Africa. Khoikhoi deity. The Knight of Coins is a diligent warrior who's willing to put in the work to set the world right. Hetzi Abib can be as stubborn as an ox, getting into trouble for his efforts. He is strong, loyal, and determined. In all things he sets his to ambition, hard work, persistent, and being efficient. Let's see what our little nine of wands is about. Yes, this, I was about to say, this looks Russian. Vasilisa from Russia. The Nine of Wands represents weathering the battle. Yes, sent by her wicked stepmother to the door of the witch Baba Yaga, Vasilisa stays resilient. She endures Baba Yaga's impossible trials. She is wary and cautious, but also hopeful. There's that word again about hope. Yes, fatigue, persistence, gathering strength, and working through your wounds, having resilience. I love these. Okay, so let's see what our King of Swords is about here. Let's see what he's got going on. This looks like a griffin. Yeah, griffin. Persian mythology. The King of Swords represents wisdom enhanced by power. The griffin is a noble, intelligent creature soaring over land and sea, a symbol for patience, perseverance, and judgment, authority, structure, logic, self-discipline, and loyalty. This is the coolest deck, the Tarot of the Divine. Every one of the cards has a I swear, it's like if you go through each of these cards, you'll feel like you've taken a tour of the world, because it's like they're from all over, like different fairy tales, mythologies, legends, lore, from all different places of the world. It's the coolest. So let's get into an affirmation for you, Cancer. Look at this. Cancer's firing it up too this week. You and Taurus. Oh my goodness. Sexuality. Existing relationships could find new passion and heightened sexual attraction. Opportunities for marriage and good family life are strong, but if single, beware of temptation that could lead to trouble. A child will also bring great joy. So yes, I would say again, Cancer, similar message around that for the same that Taurus had, which is to really focus on the people that make you happy, that kindle that hope, that faith, that fire. If they're not making you smile ever. Light Seeker, I like that. Where is the sexy fire? Apparently Cancer and Taurus have that going on so far this week. They got the sexy fire card. Absolutely. Oh my goodness. These are great. These are great. I'm loving these tonight. Good deal, Light Seeker. You and Denise should go hit the town. Y'all should go hit the town. It's a party. Absolutely. Let's see what we've got for Leo. Leo. Let's see what we have, my lions, my beautiful lions and lionesses. Let's see what we have for you and your love life this week. Leo, this is going to be general. Please keep that in mind. And it's also going to be for anybody, no matter what your relationship situation may be, whether you're single, coupled, or in separation. So just keep that in mind. Dear angels, guardians, guides, ancestors, let's see what we have for Leo this week in love and relationship life. Please send them any messages, intuitions, things they need to be made aware of for navigating the energy of the week ahead. Thank you so much. Ooh, Leo, celebrations. I like to see that because Leo, you've definitely had, I wouldn't say bad readings, but definitely some intensity going on. Definitely some intensity. So I like to see that celebration card coming out. A lot of Leos are definitely, you know, really going through a new cycle in their relationships because you have, you know, right now, Mercury, Jupiter, and Saturn all moving through your universal relationship house. And that definitely, like if you're a Leo rising, you've got that going on in your personal relationship house. So guys, I would say, you know, you're really on that track for, yes, some definite challenges are going to be coming up in your relationships and love life over the next 3 years up and down. And if you're already in a situation, in a relationship, it will be challenged, it will be tested. If it's meant to be, it will come through all of that. But it definitely is a little bit more intense. It definitely is. So let's see what we've got for you for this coming week. Let's see what we have in the tarot. Wow, this is a nice one. Okay, so King of Wands is coming through very, very strong Aries energy. And by proxy, Leo, it is your energy as well because this is fire. King of Wands energy to me is like a minor arcana emperor. It's very much that leadership, going after what you want, not taking no for an answer. It's like, I don't want anybody getting in my way. The Ace of Coins is here as well. So to me, you're very focused on really having a strong manifestation in your love life. For some of my Leos, somebody, because this is just obvious. It's like, this is going for what you want. And our Ace of Coins is like a big, powerful manifestation, something very tangible. Sometimes spirit or someone very special bringing a gift into your life, into your love life. Very beautiful. For some of y'all, this does take a little patience. And this energy, especially if there is this very big offer this week, definitely starts this feeling of like, okay, now we got to plan. Now we got to get things going. And for some of you, I would also say, you know, Seven of Pentacles can be that energy of wait for this to come to you. Don't be impatient here, Leo. It's going to come. This feels very, very strong. Somebody going forward to get what they want, whether it's you going forward, them going forward. There's something very beautiful connecting on a manifest level, and spirit really blessing you in that way as well. But there is a timing around it, right? There is that timing. There is that energy. And the Seven of Coins really says, you know, be patient, cultivate that, you know, that fire, or cultivate that plant, whatever it is that you've planted, whatever it is that you've started. Don't let up. Don't give up. Just don't give up, Leo. Some of this is a work in progress. Some of this may come through very quickly, but for others, I feel that there is definitely a little bit of a waiting energy. There's a little bit of a timing thing to it, because the Seven of Coins is all about that. It's not pushing the river, not making the tree grow any faster than it can grow. That's it. So let's get an affirmation on this, Leo. Very powerful cards coming through here for you. Oh yes, very nice. We've got our friendship card coming through. A friend needs your help. Your kindness and excellent counseling skills will put them back on track. Ooh, Leo, so you might be called on this week to be some good advice or helping somebody out. Yeah, this is nice. And I mean, it could relate to a love relationship, but that could be something that's on the side that, you know, just encourages your heart chakra to move and to grow and to expand a little bit more. And that's always positive, always a good thing. All right, my darlings. Let's see who we have next. We know it's Virgo. Good to see you, Bear. I know you've been busy, but I'm always happy to see you come by the chat. Thank you for being here tonight with us. So Virgo, how are my Virgos doing? I hope you are having an amazing week. There's a lot of great activation astrologically for Virgo right now because there's so much earth energy. We have the Sun, Venus, and Pluto all in Capricorn, and Mars and Uranus moving through in Taurus. So you are getting some really nice, strong activations. Oh, thank you for that blessing, Bear. I appreciate that. So Virgo, let's see what we have for you coming up in your love and relationship life this week ahead. Dear angels, spirits, guardians, guides, ancestors, let's see what we have for our Virgo folks out there with their love life coming up this week. This is for singles, couples, or those in separation, no matter what your situation may be. Please, let's see what Virgo needs to know this week. Wow, getting very specific feelings. New beginnings, new beginnings. So Virgo, this can sometimes be somebody wanting a new beginning with you, somebody coming in and saying, Virgo, give me a second chance. Could be a totally new person for some people, but it is the initiation and the beginning of energy. Absolutely. So let's see what we've got coming up in your tarot for this week. Wow. Wow, guys. Okay. Queen of Wands. Love that fiery Leo energy right there coming through with Pele. Oh, yes, that's that fiery goddess there. So, my goodness, Virgo, to me, this is a week of really strengthening the heart chakra, really stepping into that beautiful, creative, magical, fiery, generous, abundant kind of energy. It's like the unquenchable flame, right? That's how that feels. Really being creative this week. Really being creative. I love the energy of Pele here on this card because to me that volcano energy, it's a lot like it's that creator destroyer, right? Because you know that volcanic energy and action, it can destroy but it can also create at the same time. And so Virgo, you are such a sign of purification and release. So I would say that this could be a very strong week where you really turn some old things loose and you destroy and release some things that just need to go, but it's also a week of new beginnings and things being created and brought to new life. Either way, Queen of Wands is a gorgeous energy. She's very magical. She's very like in tune with the spiritual world. So use your magic, use your, energy that you know. This is beautiful. I love that. Right here in the center, I'm loving this one too. King of Pentacles, King of Coins. Virgo, this of course is your own energy because it is a nice, earthy, grounded, stable, balanced. I love that our feminine here, our divine feminine is coming in with the masculine energy of the fire, and our divine masculine is coming in with the more feminine energy of the coins, right? So to me, we have that beautiful energy of, Turtle Island, the world, with the this is the Iroquois. Yeah, I believe it's the Onondaga, Haudenosaunee, the sacred pine coming up between it. So to me, this is grounded, stable, balanced, really stepping into a place of greater, just greater security within yourself. It really is. You may be very focused on your money this week. You could be quite focused on that, or just, getting ahead in your path, whatever that is, because we do have the Seven of Coins coming up. And it's interesting, Leo had this card as well in the same position for their reading, and to me, I'm going to say the same thing. There can be a lot of sorry, my eyelash is driving me crazy. It's itching my eye. I'm sorry about that. Oh my gosh. So yeah, the Seven of Coins to me is, again, it's about patience, persistence, not pushing the river, not rushing things ahead. And to me, there is a timing to it, right? So going forward, getting what you want when it comes to love and relationship, you may be destroying and releasing and letting go of some old paradigms. Whether that's literally letting go of an old negative relationship itself, or it's changing something within your heart and within the way that you interact with others or within your relationship dynamic. And to me, it's making you much more strong, stable, grounded, and balanced here with this King of Coins. And then we have, like I said, the Seven of Coins. This is about patience. It really is. It's about some timing coming in, and a lot of things are in that energy right now. It's not surprising that we're going to get that card coming up quite a bit in people's readings. So give it some time. Give it some time. You've got the passion, and the new beginnings are here this week. So there is a lot that's really getting put into initiation, getting put into this new birth cycle. But there is also that energy of release and going with the timing, growing it needs, to get to where it needs to go. Yeah, hang in there, Virgo. This is a beautiful read. These are great cards, no doubt. Let's get an affirmation on this for you. Like I said, wow, that's a perfect one. Perseverance, that's it. You may feel like you're getting nowhere, but there are wonderful changes ahead. Don't give up. That's exactly what I feel from this. That's exactly it. Yeah. I like that. That's a nice read. All right, let's get our next sign up. Let's get our Libras in the house. So here we go, Libra. I hope you all are doing awesome out there. Let's see what we have for Libra this week. Yes. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, please show us Libra and what is coming through in their love and relationship life this week. Please show us, no matter what their situation may be, whether they are single, coupled, in separation. Show us whatever messages they need to know, whatever insights they need to know into these relationship dynamics, please, Spirit. Ooh, we've got money coming up here for Libra. So Libra, this may be a week when you are very focused on your material world, your material possessions, getting ahead in the financial arena, and anything coming up with relationship definitely may have to do with money. There may be elements of that coming up. You may be very busy. Your partner or potential partner may be very busy, or there could even be arguments, conversations, disagreements around money. That's a big one. That's always a big one in relationship. We know that. We know that. Whether or not we would like it to be that way, money can be a big issue when it comes to our relationship life. Absolutely. Let's see what we have got coming up around that for you, Libra. What do you need to know about this money card coming through? Yep. All right, so Knight of Swords. There's some stuff you gotta talk about when it comes to finance, that's for sure. To me, this could also be somebody coming back in to talk to you, because the Knight of Swords is all about those messages coming in. The Swords is all about intellectual information. It's all about conversations, communication, and sometimes the person coming to talk to you is a little nervous. Like they're kind of worked up, right? They're coming in kind of rattled. It's like, oh my God, I got all this stuff I need to talk to Libra about, and I don't know if I want to tell them. This could literally be like a partner saying, oh my God, I made a mess with my money, or I lost a job, or something happened, and oh my God, Libra, what am I gonna do? That could be that. That could be a little bit of that. And Queen of Coins is here, our beautiful Queen of Pentacles. That is our earthy, balanced, stable queen. And yes, she is good with money. That to me is my little Capricorn queen. So I'm just going to say, you may be the one, Libra, sitting there going, okay, let's keep this in balance. Let's talk it over. Let's work it out. Let's figure this out. Whatever it is that's going on with you, you're going to end up feeling like the balanced, grounded, stable one. And I think by the end of the week, you will absolutely make a good plan going forward, because we have our King of Swords. That is Aquarius energy. It's air energy, Libra. So it's very much in alignment with you. And so there is that beautiful Griffin. To me, this is the master strategist, the master planner, somebody that really sits and takes the information in and says, okay, this is what we're going to do. And so, you know, you can also twist this around, Libra. You know, sometimes the energy plays out more from your position, and you may be the one that's got to go talk to your partner or talk to somebody about, you know, a situation that you're in, or maybe you have a lot on your mind. Maybe this is somebody from the past that you really want to connect with, and you're a little nervous. You're a little nervous to do it, but you reach out anyway. And I think the outcome is quite satisfactory. I really do. I think it's grounded. I think it's balanced. I don't think anyone's going to fly off the handle, and you'll come up with a good plan by the week's end. This is very nice. It's not bad. It feels like all that nervous energy, any anxiety that you have, it gets taken care of, and it transforms. You go from the Knight of Swords to the King of Swords, right? So it's like you may start this week out feeling very intellectually, mentally nervous, but then by the end of the week, you're like, oh no, I got a handle on this. I'm okay. I'm okay now. Yeah. Let's go into our affirmations here, Libra. Let's see what we've got. Burnout. Ooh, Libra, you need a break. You need a break. Your hard work will see results, but your health needs to be maintained. So check in with your doctor, dentist, or healthcare professional and try to maintain a healthy lifestyle. So like I said, there could be a lot of nervousness. Your mind may be really, really worked up. And of course, stress is the thing that always makes us sick very quickly. So Libra, try to just breathe and try to stay stable within yourself. That, I think, is the challenge of the week. And it definitely affects your relationship life. Absolutely. Affects your relationships on a big level. Yeah. Any concerns, any worries about money, financial security, stability, all of that, try to let that go, or at least, get into a new plan. And that's what I really think is, it's like you may be having a lot of worries around that, but you're gonna ground and balance, and you're gonna work it out. And you may have a very helpful friend, love partner, or somebody, financial advisor that really helps you get through that. Because I feel like, in very short order, you get a good plan around it. You're like, oh, I know what to do now. And you're going to feel a lot better. You're going to feel a lot better. Everybody's getting ready to toast marshmallows. They still haven't burned this house down next to me. I'm waiting. I keep saying, what's going on with that? It's interesting energy. This person that bought that house and that's actually planning to do that, they've been really up and down. Like, they'll say they're going to do all this stuff, and then they'll disappear for months, and we don't see or hear from them. So I have no idea. I have no idea. I've been ready for it. I'm like I've been ready for it, but, they haven't been around. They haven't been around, so I don't know. I don't know what's coming. I think this is a better time to burn that house down because it's very cold right now, and that makes more sense. I wouldn't wait till summer when it's already hot. Do it during the winter. We want it to be warmer anyway. All right, Scorpio. I know all my Scorpios are in hiding right now. They're taking breaks. Yay, we do have a Scorpio here. Awesome. In the chat. But yeah, Scorpio, let's see what we've got for you. Oh my goodness. My amazing, amazing Scorpios. I'm telling you. Capricorn season is good. Capricorn season is good for Scorpio. Venus in Capricorn right now is good for Scorpio. It is. So let's see what we've got. Dear angels, spirits, ancestors, angels. Let's see what we have for our beautiful Scorpios in their love and relationship life. What should they be aware of? What's coming up around them this week ahead? Whether they're single, coupled, in separation, no matter what their situation may be. Let's see Scorpio, please. Ooh, Scorpio, we've got reunions coming up. Very interesting. So look at that. There again, this could be people coming back from the past, reconnecting with someone that makes you, feel quite happy. Like, that's a good thing. It's a good reunion. Could be connecting as well with, and not only with love, but it could be, friends as well, family members, people that you haven't talked to in a long time, could be coming back around. So let's see what we've got in your tarot for this week ahead, Scorpio. Could be you reaching out to someone too. It's not always about them reaching out. You may make that decision as well. Wow. Oh Oh my goodness, Scorpio, 3 of Coins. So we are starting with a very beautiful energy of building, grounding, stability. To me, this is, of course, creating that positive, solid, spiritual center of refuge for yourself. I'm going to look up in the book because I love the artwork of these, and they all have a story. So I'm very curious what this one is. I've gone through these before, but there's so many that it's like, oh, remind me what that one is. It looks awesome. Here we go. Coins, coins, coins. 3 of Coins. Oh, this is from Nepal. Banjakri and Banjakrini. The 3 of Coins represents learning from one another. The fierce Banjakri and Bacharini teach their apprentice how to become a shaman. They are demanding teachers, but their student is dedicated. All 3 put in hard work that pays off with the success of a new generation. Studying, growth, collaboration, success, recognition. I love that because to me, you know, in the traditional tarot, this is about you know, the priest and the acolyte coming up to the architect and saying, we want to build a new spiritual center. So I love the imagery of this, of, you know, the 2 deities teaching the acolyte, basically, you know, the new disciple, how to work their spiritual energy and gain that spiritual knowledge. And it's tough sometimes, right? But it really comes through. Like it's for a reason. It creates something for the future. So Scorpio, this is a week of creating something strong for the future. And look at this. We have the Star card here in the middle. So to me, this is hope, faith, being restored, going to the next level of ascension. The Star is Aquarius energy, so it has to do with freedom and liberation as well. If you have felt very heavy for a long time, this is a week where things are starting to lighten up for you. And you may feel like, wow, could my hopes and dreams really come true? Could my wishes really be granted? This is beautiful. And look at this. 6 of Cups, guys. Along with that reunion card in the beginning, my goodness, this could be a very strong week of reunion, of, you know, reconnection, reconciliation coming back in for some of you guys. If there's somebody in your life that you've wanted to reach out to, or they've been wanting to reach out to you, this could be a very powerful week for that. You know, really bringing that back into connection. My goodness. Because that's sweet memories of the past. The 6 of Cups is really the only tarot card that really speaks directly to the past in that way. And so it is. It's very much about those memories and like, wow, I sure miss Scorpio. Or they sure miss me, you know, back and forth. So let's see what we have in your affirmations. It's very strongly concentrated here. Major life change. Scorpio, are you ready? Time is right for major life changes as a new lifestyle or location brings great joy and a more trouble-free existence. Wow. My goodness. Scorpio, you've got quite a reading this week. Quite a reading this week. My goodness. Sheesh. That's intense, y'all. But Scorpio, you are intense. You don't want it any other way. I wouldn't have it any other way for Scorpio. They don't want halfway stuff. They don't want halfway stuff. They want all or nothing. Scorpio. Oh my goodness. Let's see what we've got for Sagittarius coming up next, y'all. Oh my goodness, my beautiful Sagittarians. I hope you guys are doing great. As Jupiter is moving along on a brand new fresh sign for your new year. Let's see what we've got coming up this week in their love life, relationship life. No matter whether you are single, coupled, or in separation, Sagittarius. Take these as they resonate to your personal situation. Please, your angels, spirits, guides, guardians, and ancestors, please show me what you have for Sagittarius for this week in their love life, relationship life, any messages that you need them to see or be aware of to help them navigate that area of their life. Thank you so much. Sagittarius got the money card. Sagittarius, is this about money this week? Oh my goodness. The other thing that can, of course, come in with that money card is manifestations. You know, things being tangibly brought into your life where you can really see, taste, touch, and hold it, right? You could be very focused on making your money. Your love or love interest could be focused on making their money. Could be some working going on. Could be situations around money. Could be ups and downs. Could be conversations, arguments, etc. around money. That can be a thing too. So let's see what we've got in the tarot for you this week. Ooh, interesting, interesting. Okay, so Sagittarius, we're starting out with the Three of Coins. Very, very interesting. So again, you know, this is building, you know, something very solid for the future. It is, and it does have a spiritual heart. It is about being grounded, committed, balanced, stable to that purpose of having that spiritual refuge and safe haven. So I would say, you know, the coin of worth, right? The coin of money coming into your life this week. I would say, yes, this is very much about grounding, balancing, and finding stability within your heart, within your spirit, building something that goes the distance. It's like, what is it that's really worth it to you this week? We do have our Knight of Wands, and that is one of your own power cards here, Sagittarius. It very much is. And so I would say this is definitely a week of you feeling very fired up, ready to make some moves, ready to go forward to what it is that you want. Kind of no holds barred. This could very well be your energy, Sagittarius, but if it is not, if this is someone else coming towards you, just be careful that they are here for the long haul and not just for a fun time that's over very quickly, because sometimes that can be the reverse energy of the Knight of Wands. So we do have the Eight of Swords here this week, and that to me really shows that frustration, feeling stuck in the mind, the limitation of the thoughts and the intellect. That's a very tough card because it really is all on us to change that situation. It's not about someone else. And the next card out would be the Three of Swords. So I do feel, Sagittarius, whatever kind of heart chakra damage that you've sustained, you know, whether it's currently going on or whether it's in the past, you know, because that is that heartbreak, that is that wounding. It's time to get unstuck from that. It's time to release those old thoughts or those heavy feelings about it, especially if it's like, I've been so hurt, I've been so wounded, I just feel like I can never get past that. How am I ever going to change it? I'm stuck. I'm, you know, if you've been feeling like I'm so damaged, I can't change it. No, 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 Saggy. I'm going to pull a few more cards because this is heavy. This is heavy. So on the bottom, let's see what we have on the bottom. Oh, but we have the star here for you, Sagittarius. I'm telling you, I believe that you can rise above it, but it's really about you coming out of that feeling and really stepping back one day at a time. One day at a time. Two of Cups, 10 of Wands. That's the end of the burdensome cycle. But I do feel that where you are this week in your love and relationship life is really starting to take some action, right? To ground yourself into a good spiritual routine. Spiritual life is very important for you, Sagittarius. You are such a sign of truth seeking and spirituality. So going towards that is very, very important this week. And it is important for you because it's going to help you get out of this stuck feeling like I can't do anything. I can't move past my bonds, my bounds. I'm trapped, you know, trapped in heartache. Trapped in heartache. That's what that is, right? So to me, it's really about getting out of that trapped feeling. Whether you're single right now, whether you're going through a challenging relationship and you're trying to come through a time of hardship in your relationship, like maybe they've done or said things that are just really hurtful, and you don't want to let go of the relationship, but you do want to let go of the pain, right? This is something that's coming up. And if this is something where you're in separation because of that, because of that situation. It's a week where I think you're really starting to identify the things that are holding you back or keeping you from healing and moving forward, whatever that means for you. But it is a week of moving forward. You definitely have that energy here with this Knight of Wands coming through. This is incredible. So let's get into an affirmation for you. I think this is a week of very solid positive manifestations and actually really solidly moving forward from some old wounds or some old heartaches that have really set up shop in your head. Yeah, let's get into an affirmation here. Wow, feeling this. I feel like, yeah, look at this. Difficult times. Yeah, it's not, this has been a more challenging week. Be on your guard against chaos, right? Or perils. Because emotional upheaval has to be worked through. Yeah, that's what's coming up. So I don't, in a lot of ways, you know, I think this is important. This is a very important week ahead because I feel like if you do this work and you get through this, it's going to really open up such better, bigger, amazing doors for you, Sag. I think it's interesting. It's like this is a really deep reading for you guys this week. That's a very deep reading. Sagittarius, you're usually a lot more like upbeat, you know? So if you get a more intense reading like that, I'm like, oh, you got a little stuff to do. You got a little work to do. But Sagittarius, it's important. I feel like there's some real keys that are, you know, some doors that are being unlocked this week and really setting you up to really release some of that heavy energy. Wow, that's intense. That's intense. If that resonates with you, leave a message below. Let me see what's going on with you. All right, my Capricorns. Hello, my goats. I know we got a lot of goats in the house. So Capricorn, what is going on with y'all this week? Venus is in your sign. So anyone that hasn't watched their Venus and Capricorn reading for your sign, definitely watch that. I posted those all individual last week. And it gets a little bit more in depth than, you know, these weekly readings are. So I definitely recommend watching those. So Capricorn, Venus is in your sign, y'all. Love vibe is riding strong with the Capricorns right now. Let's see what we have for them. For all our Capricorns in the house. Dear angels, ancestors, beings of light, guardians, let's see what we have for Capricorn for love and romance this week. Whether they are single, coupled, in separation, no matter what their situation may be. Please show me any messages, anything that you need to see, anything they need to hear for their greater good. Show us Capricorn, please, Spirit. Capricorn, check it out. Abundance is coming up. Goats like to see that. This could be abundance in many different ways. And we have the number 8. I love my number 8 on that. This can be abundance in love. It could be abundance in finance. But very nice energy. A lot of new doors being opened for Capricorn coming up this week. This is a nice graduation of energy, as I feel. So let's get into your tarot, Capricorn. Let's see what this is all about. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Queen of Swords is coming out here, Capricorn. You know she's one bad mama. She is going to knock things out that don't work for her. She is a Libra energy. I really love this card because to me it is that feminine intuitive center, which comes from that Queen energy, but it's also the sword. So she is definitely about fairness, harmony, reciprocal energy. It has to be right or it ain't gonna work. In the center, we have the Three of Cups. So to me, there is something here to celebrate, Capricorn. To me, this is a free-flowing energy. You may have time, you know, with your friends. I would connect with my friends this week. Absolutely. This is very, very nice energy. The thing that's coming out here, yet again, just like we had for Sag, and I think there was another sign that had this card in the same position, was this Three of Swords. And so Capricorn, what I do feel around this, again, it's really a release of pain of the heart, right? Any wounds, any troubles that have been sustained by you. And many times it's just, you know, being a Capricorn, to be honest, because we do tend to take on other people's heaviness, other people's burdens, even if it's not ours. We want to try to work through it. We want to try to help them out. So you may even be feeling somebody else's pain as it's your own, because it's kind of relating here back and forth to this Three of Cups, Three of Swords. And so to me, this is just really intense. It's like there's a lot of things to celebrate, but there's also a lot of things to let go. And I really do feel like you're doing quite a lot of releasing and turning things loose that just have not been for your best. You don't want any more drama. Ooh, look at the Ten of Coins coming out after that Three of Swords. Oh, and the King of Coins. And what's on the bottom? Queen of Wands. Yeah. I'm getting, it's a little bit of a cheesy message, but I'm getting this in my mind. I'm too blessed to be stressed. Capricorn, this may be what you feel like this week. I'm telling you what, you may be feeling this week, because with the Ten of Coins and the King of Coins and that abundance card, anybody that's stressing you out, anybody that's giving you a hard time in life, Capricorn, you're like, I don't have time for your stress. I've got all these blessings coming in. I've got all this goodness overflowing into my life. I don't have time for you know, this drama or this conflict or this pain. And this is where you're coming from. This is where you're coming from. It's Queen of Swords time. Are you contributing good things to my life? Or are you causing trouble in my life? If you're causing trouble in my life, out you go. Out you go. So Capricorn, in your love and relationship life, my goodness, you're really focused on healing from old pains, old wounds, even if they're really old. Because, I mean, Capricorn, we've got the darn longest memory. We're like freaking elephants, right? Got the long memory. And so even if this isn't a heart wound that's recent, and I feel for a lot of Capricorns, this doesn't feel so much recent. It feels more like you're working through some stuff. I mean, it's like, it literally, and I love this card. I mean, it literally looks like you're hanging out, having some tea with your friends, and y'all are talking about the troubles you've been through, and you're like, yeah, can you believe that this happened to me? Can you believe that went down? But I feel like you're really focusing in on this. Ooh, the good stuff. The good stuff. Focus on your abundance this week, Capricorn, no matter what your relationship life is doing, right? Whether it's hard, whether it's painful, whether it's up, whether it's down, whether you're single, coupled, in separation, like we always say, whatever the situation, focus on this. Focus on the positivity. Focus on that abundant spirit. Because I'm telling you, when you focus on that, everything starts to get better. This starts to heal up. You just don't have time for it. That's the feeling I have. It's like, it's like, yeah, I know, that sucked. What you did sucked, but I don't have time to dwell on that anymore. I don't have time for that. Ten of Coins is gaining in wisdom. It's gaining in wisdom. Yes, it is. So let's see what we've got. Let's see what we've got in our affirmations for you this week, Capricorn. My goodness. Look at this! Positive work outcomes. Consistent efforts will bring rewards, and a major purchase is worth making. Oh my goodness. Don't tell Capricorn to spend their money. They're going to be like, what? What? Yes. I think it's very positive outcomes. I could also reword this a little bit because it almost looks like, you know, work produces positive outcomes, right? Yeah, I know. I need money first, right? Bring the money. Then I'll spend some. I did make a major purchase. That's the really funny part. I did. I got a brand new PC setup that I've got to dig in there and get working in the next couple weeks. Oh my gosh. I did make the purchase. And now I want the money to come back in so I can keep paying for things. Capricorn, yes, this is a work week. It is a work week. It is a positivity week. I would say that in your love life, that anyone that comes into your life like this, you want to work with them, right? You want to work with them. Like if all they want to do is talk about crappy old stuff from the past or painful things from the past, you're not interested. Not interested. It's like, no, no, no. Let's work on something good. Yeah, Capricorn is got no time for that right now. I feel like a lot of the goats have really, they're going to the future because our ruling planet just moved into Aquarius. And Aquarius is about freedom, liberation, moving up to the next level, ascending. And so I do feel Capricorns are really going up to the next level. So they're just like, I don't have time for that. I don't have time to be down in the dumps anymore. We've done down in the dumps, Capricorn, haven't we? Like we have done down in the dumps. We have totally done that. We've done it to death. We're like, let's keep going. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey there, Jason. Good to welcome you to the chat. Yeah, we are a fun group. We're a little bit small tonight. It's a smaller group tonight. If you come back another time, there's probably going to be more of us here. This is a little bit sleepy this evening. We had kind of a hoedown last night, in the chat. But oh yeah, no, we have a great little time here. We really do. We have a lot of fine, feisty, fiery women here. So any men that can hang with us, we know they're good. If they can rock with this group, they're gonna work. They're gonna be good. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. New Dragon family member, y'all. Aw, yay. All right, we got 2 more signs left to go. We got Aquarius up next, and that is a good segue, talking about Saturn moving into Aquarius. This is a big reason why Capricorns just don't have time for the past anymore. We're just like, no, we've already done that. Capricorn's heading into the future now. The next 3 years, we're heading into the future. We're like, yep, done that. Spent our time in the purgatory. We're good. Ready to go somewhere else. All right, Aquarius, let's see what you have got this week for love, relationship, and romance life. Dear angels, ancestors, guardians, and guides, please give us some info on our Aquarians, whether they're single, coupled, or in separation, no matter what their situation may be. Please show us whatever good insights and intuitions and messages you would like to share with them. Show us Aquarius. Ooh, Aquarius, I like that. Look at this renewal card. Darn. Kick ass, guys. Look at that fire. The fire of renewal. Ooh, getting that spirit fired back up. We got a lot of good Aquarian energy moving these days. So let's see what's coming up for you this week in the tarot. This could be, I mean, look at that fire. This is like renewing a passion for Aquarians that are already in relationships. Holy cow, this is like falling in love all over again. Oh my goodness, that's what that feels like. It's like, yeah, to me this feels like a sloughing off of like any old negative energies or downcast feelings that have held you back. Oh yeah, that feels nice. Oh my goodness. Look at this. 2 of Cups, y'all. Yes. So soulmate, life partner, twin flame, healing a relationship. I feel a little stronger that this could be either a reconciliation of some kind or an existing relationship that really gets rekindled or healed, something really positive, because this is a couple that, you know, went through a lot of challenges. This is, you know, you've gone through a lot of ups and downs. This is something where you've really struggled, but, you know, and maybe you have a lot of differences. You know, that's usually the way it is with, you know, twin flame, soulmate, life partner kind of energies. It's like we have a lot in common, but we also have our differences. Those are important. Differences are important. If you're too similar, it doesn't work. But sometimes, you know, working through those differences can be quite the challenge. We have this Devil card right in the center with Capricorn energy coming through. Venus is in Capricorn, so Aquarius, you might be involved with a Capricorn since that Devil is coming through. I'm a Capricorn, so I don't really see the Devil as the most negative card. I really don't. My feeling about the Devil is it is about freedom. It is about liberating oneself from any kind of negative old habits, routines, thought patterns. So Aquarius, you are a sign of thought and intellect. So if you had fallen into this rut in your relationships, or you were thinking like, oh, how are we ever going to move past the difficult times or the challenges or the hardships? To me, this is a powerful week of moving past those things and realizing, look, those things are gone. The past is in the past. We are here still now throughout it all. And look at that. We have our King of Wands in the outcome. So to me, this is about going and getting what you want. And if you still want this relationship, which it definitely feels like you do, go get it, Aquarius. Go get your honey. Go get your honey bunny. There could be a mutual getting. I think they're going to reach back out to you too. But this is a powerful connection. Let's see what we have here in our affirmations for the week for you, Aquarius. And health is coming up, so maybe a good week to focus on the health. An excellent time to start a health program, exercise routine, or better diet. Many new friendships are on the horizon as well. So Aquarius, I think you're going to have a lot of support. When the health card comes out, I do feel like this is attending to the health of the relationship. Wow. So I think there is a renewal of the sparks between you and your love interest, or either potential love interest if you're single. You know, this could be something very powerful coming in. And because the 2 of Cups is a heart healing card, yeah, to me, that is very, very strong. This is very strong. It's like healing yourself, healing your physical body, healing your mind, being watchful of the kind of patterns that your mind gets into, really kind of healing the whole dynamic around love so that it goes forward in a much more positive direction. That's a nice reading though, guys. That's a nice reading. There's no doubt about that. What are y'all saying? Oh my god, you all are so funny. Hey, happy girl. Good to see you in the chat. Lightseeker, you're hilarious. Yeah, wait until Moonchild is here. Oh my goodness. She's too funny. She's too funny. I don't know where she's at. She hasn't been feeling good. She's been sick. She's been sick. And I'm just hoping that all good healing and all good healing thoughts. Hope she's feeling all right. But if she's getting some rest, that's okay too. That's okay too. She's getting some good rest, because I don't want her to wear herself out. Yeah. All right, Pisces. All right, my fishies, here we go. We are finishing up our evening with your magical, beautiful sign. So Pisces, let's see what we have for love and romance for you coming up this week. Dear angels, guardians, guides, ancestors, please let's see what we have for Pisces. Please share whatever messages, intuitions, guidance that you have for them. Bring through anything they need to see, hear, or be aware of when it comes to their love and relationship life this week. Whether they're single, coupled, or in separation, no matter what their situation may be, please show us Pisces. And Pisces, we have reunions coming through here for you. Aww. So this could be reconciliations on the way. This could be continuing healing conversations between you and a loved one. Let's see what we have in your tarot coming up for this week. I love it. Oh my goodness. There's a theme going on here tonight. There certainly is. Look at this Three of Coins. So to me, Pisces, this is about building yourself a nice, strong, solid refuge of spirituality and stability. This is so, so nice. So Pisces, this is saying that it may be a little struggle. It may take some dedication, perseverance. But this is about building a strong, solid spiritual foundation, a place of sanctuary for yourself. And it really does relate to your relationships, because when you have that, you're just coming from such a strong place. Look at this, 10 of Coins coming out of this. So to me, this is such a beautiful card when it comes to a relationship reading, because it not only brings in that feeling of emotional contentment and connection, but it's also the wisdom of the ages, the loyalty, the dedication, the perseverance, something that's going to last the test of time. This is the long-term relationship here, not the short-term. And so my feeling is this is a very beautiful week of earthy groundedness. Keep in mind, we are in Capricorn season and Venus is in Capricorn, and that's very, very earthy. And it is a positive alignment to your sign. Capricorn creates a very positive alignment aspect called the sextile to your sign, which brings in greater opportunity, and it really gives you those doors open that you can go through to build yourself a more solid foundation. And so look at our third card for you of the week is our King of Coins. So to me, Pisces, all of your cards this week are in that pentacle suit. So they're all in that, earth energy, and they're all very powerful. So to me, this is really collaborating with your love interest or potential love interest about how to ground yourselves, how to have a more balanced, harmonious spiritual life that you both work together on, in cooperation with, because that really does bring you to this sense of, solidity, stability, long-term success, the loyalty, the dedication. And this beautiful King of Coins, King of Pentacles is all about that grounded, solid experience, making good decisions going forward, making good decisions with your money, with your resources. This is definitely a week of resources and how to use them. And yeah, reconnecting with people. And I think this is many times, the reunion card. It's not people that are just going to mess with you. I think this is more to do with people who have the potential to be long-term, have the potential to grow and go somewhere very solid because of all this earth energy coming through around it. So let's get an affirmation on this for you, Pisces. You may also be dealing with an earth sign very strong. It could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo here in your life as well. Tough and trying times. Yeah, Pisces, tough times are ahead. Think long term, make decisions accordingly, and avoid negative people at all cost. So Pisces, you may be going through some challenges. This is really encouraging you to embrace your inner strength. And again, like I said, this is about long-term success in relationships, not short-term stuff. Make your decisions accordingly. King of Pentacles is making those decisions based on long-term success and real commitment. And yeah, avoid those negative people. Pisces, negative people are not good for you. Ever. They're never good. They're not good for any of us, but Pisces, they're even worse for you because you are so, and so yeah, avoid the negative people because you're going to be working through some challenges here in the relationship life, but it's going to be so much easier if you hang out with people that are positive and affirming and give you good feedback rather than the ones that are, just going to be throwing poison in your swimming pool. You don't want that. You don't want that. You don't. All right, my guys, my folks, my friends here. Oh, hey there, Fry King. We're wrapping it up here for the night. But this was an amazing session. All these readings were great. I loved it. It felt so, so positive. These were fun. Oh my goodness, that tea is so good. You're welcome, Mary. Thank you. Yeah, we will be back though. We will be back. Yeah, ladies' night always gets crazy. Yes, we are. Oh, thank you, Gwen. Yeah, I love red. I should wear it more often. It's my fire dragon. It's my fire dragon color. I need to wear more red. But yeah, we will be back. We'll be back on Sunday night. Absolutely. Hey there, tree hugger. Yeah, it's good to see you. We will be back absolutely on Sunday night. We have Spirit Animal Sunday starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah. And so Silver Star like that. Ladies' night. So yeah, we will be back on Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with our Spirit Animal Sunday readings. Those are always, always super fun. We have a great time on those. And my birthday is coming up. It's on Tuesday, the 19th. We also have a lot of Capricorns in here. I think Krista is on the 18th. David's on the 17th. We've got a lot. Yeah, me too, Yui. It's my favorite too. We've got a lot of Capricorns here on this channel. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, we're gonna have a good time this weekend. I know. I may live stream for my birthday because I'm not going out anywhere. Yeah, I'm not going out anywhere. I'm gonna stay home and probably fix something tasty for dinner and have some cake. Have some cake. Yes. All right, my darlings. Thank you so much for some of the new folks that joined tonight. I really appreciate y'all coming in. Thank you for subscribing. Make sure to give this video a like up. And we will be seeing y'all. We'll be seeing y'all very soon. We do regular readings almost every Friday night and Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And that's our love readings and our spiritual animals Sunday. Yes. Yes, bake Krista cake. It is a pandemic birthday. It absolutely is. My mom stayed in for hers as well. So yes. Thank you, Silver Star, for moderating. I appreciate that so much, sweetheart. And I will be seeing you all very, very soon. I hope you have an amazing weekend. I'll be seeing you Sunday night. Much love to you guys. Take care, stay warm, and be well. Peace, love, and goats.